we got some things to discuss. We live.
Oh, we almost have a Reggie Fils-Aimé!
Obi-Wan plays.
Yes, right. What's up? All right.
Obi-Wan plays.
What is going on, everybody? How are y'all doing?
Make sure like and dislike.
All right, you heard Brielle. Make sure you like and subscribe. We have some news to talk about today. Woo! Some big implications for the Switch 2. But first, Evil Hodis, I see you in the chat. Bustin' Justin, We Happy Ducks, ASAP, Vinny, Tony Preach, Peter Paid, what's up, my guy? Dimensions, CBH, what's up, Dion? What's up, everybody? We have some epic news. Of course, we got that Switch 2 countdown. This is what we're going to do. We're going to announce the Switch 2 consoles giveaway for the subscriber on the day of the Direct. We'll probably do it before or after. We'll see. Sometime that day, that's what we're going to. So 27 more days, that announcement will happen. Make sure you subscribe to get in that running. And we're going to join a dope gaming community. I haven't gamed all week with the sponsors. Oh, I'm going to try to do some gaming tonight, bruh. We got to run something tonight, bruh. We got to say, oh, I'm winning. We got to play something tonight. But even if we just hang out, I'm going through Dragon Quest 11. Really liking the game, bro. All right. Let's get started. One last thing, and then we're going to get to the news. I promise y'all. Y'all got to give this stream a thumbs up, bro. We're at 15 likes. I need 15 more people to give the stream a thumbs up. Let's get it to 30 likes right now. Do it. All right, let's go. The first news item is a dope one. We'll get to the news second. I can't just hit y'all with bad news. The first news. This is coming from GameRanks.com, but multiple sites are reporting this. Foxconn is developing, is the manufacturing company putting together the Switch 2 consoles. They also put together the Switch consoles, but it's now being reported that Foxconn have already assembled complete Switch 2 consoles and sent them to Nintendo Treehouse. As we speak right now, they're playing Switch 2 games. Oh, I am so jealous. Even though this isn't the jealous from Inside Out. What does jealousy look like in Inside Out? Was there a jealousy emotion? I don't know. I didn't watch the movie. I just watched glimpses of it walking by as my kids watch it. But as we speak, they are playing the Switch 2. Because after the main presentation, they're going to have game demonstrations and all that probably all day long. It's just going to be a big blowout from Nintendo. Bruh. It's happening. All right, let's I'm going to talk about, share the article, and I'm going to share my thoughts. We're going to chop it up, talk about it. Let's go. They didn't just finish making Switch 2 consoles. They sent them to Nintendo, allegedly, according to this source. Nintendo Switch 2 rumors have escalated as some data miners believe that there are fully assembled units out in the wild. While we're talking about the Switch 2, they're playing the Switch 2. The Switch 2 is being played as we speak. As shared, and this makes sense. The presentation is 27 days away. They have to play the games, beat the games, so they could, when they're doing like the tree house, they'd be like, oh yeah, check out this part of the stage, or I like how if you do this, like they have to do that. They have to get us hyped, so they're playing the games right now. All right. As shared on the gaming leaks, but this also lets me know more. We might get actual software leaks now. There's always a mole in the camp. No matter how good Nintendo tries to seal the leaks, something gets out. The first party games are a little harder though, because Mario Odyssey wasn't released at launch. Well, even Breath of the Wild, we didn't get too many leaks on it. Software is a little harder. Nintendo keeps it closer to its chest, but just the fact that they're playing the system, we could get some leaks. All right. How many tons of devs have to have dev kits by now paid to have those games ready at launch. All right. As shared on the Gaming Leaks and Rumors subreddit by user Adrian1903, whatever his name is, Family Boy's user FWDBWD has laid out the evidence that has led him to this conclusion. We'll point out that while FWD does use factual evidence, there's certainly a layer of speculation to this. So it's highly likely that this dude is correct. But it's not quite as certain as if Shintaro Furukawa revealed this to the public, of course. Not the same as the president coming out saying, this person has a Switch 2. All right, we know that. That's a given. All right. Last November 19th, this dude shared details on Foxconn's latest earnings call, where they seemed to hint that they were making the Switch 2. I remember that. They revealed several technologies they were working on, which included a magnetic joystick. All right? Not to be confused with the alleged magnetic, not alleged, it is. Oh yeah, Nintendo hasn't said these are magnets that they're being attached. They just showed the trailer. You're right. Magnetic attachment technology for the Switch 2 Joy-Cons. As this dude pointed out at the time, they could have been for the Switch 2 and also other gaming devices. Of course, Foxconn also does manufacture for PlayStation and Xbox. That report ended with a forecast that their gaming manufacturing business would ramp up in Q4. To be fair, that would describe both the PlayStation 5 Pro and the Switch 2, because the Pro did just come out. But that takes us today. This is where it gets juicy. What's up to everybody coming into the chat? We are at 21 likes. I need 9 people. 9 people give the stream a thumbs up. Let's crush 30 likes. Today, FWD's latest update on Foxconn revealed that they had a 223% increase in operating revenue. Oh, Switch 2s are being cranked out. A 223% increase in operating revenue year on year. It's also been their highest monthly revenue since October 2021. Tie this back to what we talked about yesterday. The Switch 2 is expected to have the biggest console launch ever. The industry analyst yesterday said over 6 million Switch 2 consoles to be sold in the first 3 months, which is crazy. I'm being a little bit more reserved, but I know the console is going to do good. It's going to do good. But 6 million is a lot. All right. In a follow-up, FWD also figured out that Foxconn does their financial accounting in such a way that only report revenue after they have sent their product orders to the customer. So this is units shipped. Is he saying that they have sent the product, that these are orders already sent back to Nintendo for Nintendo to ship. Here's his direct quote. The group is primarily engaged in manufacturing and sales of consumer electronic products. Sales are recognized when control of the products has transferred, being when the products are delivered to the customer. So they didn't just get an increase because they are making the units. These are units that are already shipped back to Nintendo. The customer has full discretion over the channel and price to sell the products, and there is no unfulfilled obligation that could affect the customer's acceptance of the products. Delivery occurs when the products have been shipped to the specific location. So if we follow FWD's train of thought, Foxconn made a lot of fully assembled Switch 2 units, meaning they made a whole, I think, there's no way this is coming holiday. With this, what this news, I haven't even finished the article yet, but what this tells me is there's no way this is going to be a holiday release. That's out of the question, because Nintendo's not just going to hold all these units and it's only March. These are millions of units done in Nintendo's possession. All right. And if that's not enough, we have no indication that Foxconn, and just ship them back to, we have no indication that Foxconn started making Switch 2 consoles this November. So this vague rumor we have been chasing from a single factory owned by Hosiden. Oh, this is still, no, this isn't. They may have been giving us late snapshots of the progress Switch 2 manufacturing. Nintendo might have already started collecting these Switch 2 units, preparing packaging, and shipping them out around the world in preparation for launch. They may not be at the retailers yet, but they could already be 4 or 5 steps ahead, such as having the console stocked in warehouses. The Nintendo Switch 2 launch. I think it's going to be sooner than we think. I'm thinking if all of this information is true, announce in April, launch end of April or May. April or May. I'm thinking they could launch as early as April. That Nintendo is getting everything prepared behind the scenes. And once this April 2nd presentation, everybody's hyped, pre-orders go live, ship to retailers in a month time. Because here's the thing, Nintendo could have already contacted Walmart, Best Buy, Target, that's my son crying, all of these places already. They could have already contacted all of these places already, and just having them, this is when we're gonna launch. They know, y'all just be prepared when y'all get y'all console allotments. What's up to everybody? We're at 28 likes. 2 more people give the stream a thumbs up, and we're gonna crush 30 likes right now. Bro, this is crazy that consoles could be already stacked and stocked in warehouses, according to this article. It's also possible, though unlikely, that Nintendo hasn't finalized packaging and other details. But if Nintendo President Satoru Furukawa has something to say about it, this may all be part of a grander plan to prepare large stocks of the Switch 2 for launch. And so Switch 2 launch is upon us. Paid, you say Switch 2 will launch in June. And I'm hoping it's June. I already told y'all, June 28th is my birthday, bro. Nintendo, do it just for me. June 28th, that specific day. If it's not going to be June 28th, you might as well launch it in May or April. So I thought this was dope. This was crazy that Foxconn, they've already shipped the bulk, a lot of units back to Nintendo. Nintendo has them at strategic places all around the world globally, ready for launch. It's going down, bro. 27 more days, and it's about to be crazy. All right. Speaking of crazy, we have another one. Bro, this next news item. This might be tough, y'all. This is coming from IGN. New US tariffs will impact consoles, GPUs, physical games, says analyst. This is coming from IGN. That these new tariffs, what are tariffs? If you're shipping a product into the US from a certain location, right now Trump is announced, I think it's 25%. There's going to be a 25% tariff on those products, meaning it's going to cost. Let's just say if Nintendo is, I don't know where Nintendo, if Nintendo. Well, we're going to read the article. Let's just say if there's a 25% increase in shipping them for Nintendo, Nintendo's not going to be like, man, we got to pay 25% more. Nope. They're going to say, okay, that just means we're going to pass that on to the consumers, because these companies, their bottom line is profit. They're not going to say, oh, we're just going to bite the bullet out of the love of our hearts. They want to make money. So, according to this report by IGN, they're saying that the new US tariffs will impact consoles, GPUs, and physical games, says analysts. There could be a shining light in all this. And it could force Nintendo, Xbox, and Sony. Physical games are too expensive now. We're going all digital because it's cheaper for us. Because it specifically says physical games, not digital games. So I'm wondering, digital games, even though they're being sold in the US, they won't receive that increase tariff. Trump is an Xbox boy. Guys, hope you've been good, bro. All right. Despite mitigation efforts, US gamers may end up paying more. After I share this information, I'm going to share with y'all what I think the Switch 2 might end up costing us. All right. This is IGN. The Trump administration has just implemented a new set of tariffs in the US on goods coming from China, Canada, and Mexico. Why those three countries? I get that. I know why Mexico, but why Canada and China, bro? I don't know. All right. And analysts are warning gamers to expect these tariffs to begin impacting the price and even availability of video game consoles and other tech items. The tariffs, which took effect on Tuesday this week, are essentially taxes placed on the cost of importing certain goods from the countries in question. In this case, the tariffs put in place include a 25% tax on almost all imports from Canada and Mexico, and a 20% tax on goods from China. While it's possible for companies in the supply chain to simply eat these costs, more often than not, these taxes are passed on to consumers, like I just said. Companies such as Target, Best Buy, Acer, and others have already warned consumers to expect prices on goods they sell to rise in the coming months as a result. And unfortunately for gamers, rising prices are very likely to impact tech and gaming goods. As Nico Partners analyst Daniel Ahmad, shout out to him, I'll be watching him on Twitter, pointed out on he's on Blue Sky. Oh, let me post some stuff on Blue Sky, bro. Yesterday, the tariffs on Chinese goods will impact game consoles, smartphones, GPUs, laptops, and more. While the 25% tariffs on goods from Mexico will impact physical games. Interesting. Now, the Switch 2, I believe somebody told me that it's not being produced in China, but I'm wondering what component parts are actually. Let me see something on my Switch. Let me see something. Make sure there's no made in China anywhere in small print. Because Nintendo's probably using the same. Let me open this. Wait, let me read this description. Mod input. Hold on. Bro, it's a good thing I looked. Oh, the Switch about to get taxed. I see. Bro, if you have a Switch OLED, you lift up the label and you read the fine print, made in China. It says it right here. Everybody who was telling, bro, y'all all liars, bro. Everybody who was telling me Nintendo's good, Nintendo's not gonna get taxed because it's in Taiwan. Nintendo or Nvidia is in Taiwan or something, bro. Right here, it says my finger is right on it. It says made in China, bro. Let me see if I can get it. Right there, bro. It says made in China. Made in China. All right.
Wait, what?
Now, let's just say, oh, where's my phone? I'm going to give y'all the price. I'm going to give y'all the price breakdown real quick. All right, hold on.
They're saying the model's in China, but wait, let me see.
Made in China. That model is from China. Not all, but it's gonna impact. It's gonna impact the Switch.
No, it says made in China. Josh's original Switch is made in China.
All right, here it is. My son fact checked y'all live. Y'all just be talking in the chat, bro. Some of y'all.
A little bit of race.
He says not all. In Vietnam, Mobile, where Foxconn is located. So Nintendo's changing their plans? But the original Switch was also done in with Foxconn. There's a Foxconn partnership with the original Switch. I remember that, bro, because I talked about it. Bro, my son just said, this is our original Switch. Bro, look at how faded and messed up. We lost the kickstand. Hey, this is the original Switch, bro. Made in China. All right, let's just say, worse made in Vietnam in your face, Donnie. Tony says made in Vietnam. Y'all show me a Switch that says made in Vietnam on the back, and then I'll start believing y'all. All right. It has plants in China and Vietnam. All right, let's just say worst case scenario.
Yes, it's made in China.
It's too late. Nintendo's already made all these products from China. It's already done. It's too late. Nintendo already has 6 million Switch 2 consoles that says made in China on the back. Hey, that's interesting. Bro, when I get my Switch 2, the first thing I'm going to do is open up the kickstand and see where it says made in. Watch it say made in China. Watch it say made in China. Everything is made in China, bro. Bro, things are about to get expensive, bro. Everything we have is made in China. I don't even need to look at my headphones. I'm almost certain it says China. This Mario hat, I'm almost certain if I read the tag, it says China. Let me just do that real quick. Hold on. Let me read the tag on this. Hey, what does this tag say? What does this tag say? Made in China. Bro, everything. Everything is made in. I'm telling you, go look at any product in your house. Go get a random product. Look at right around the cereal bar, the number, made in China. Everything is about to get 20% more expensive. Let's just say, this is what I'm gonna do. Let's just say the Switch Nintendo is originally planning on pricing the Switch 2 at $400. Hey, this is where y'all gotta pay attention to math, because math, I know how to do percentages just like that now because of math. I used to always think too, I'm never gonna use this in life, but I use this stuff all the time. kids. All right, 400 times 20%, that's 0.2, is $80. That's an $80 increase.
$480.
20% of 400? Nah, bro. I need to do 80. So I know this is why math is good. 80 times 5, because I just know 20% is 20 times 5 makes 100. 80 times, bro, that's $80. Bro, the Switch 2 might be closer to 500, bro. The Switch 2 might be closer to 500. Bro, this is where these tariffs start to get real for these companies and for us as consumers. Because here's my thing. Will Nintendo still be successful? Yes. Will this have an impact in their bottom line? Most definitely. For a lot of people, 400 was almost pushing it, bro. $400 to play video games, pushing it. And now 500? You know what parents are going to start saying? They're going to start saying, this looks like a phone. I'm going to give y'all my old phone instead of buying a new console for $500. I'm telling you, we're not. Everybody watching this video is not, because y'all are hardcore fans. Y'all are going to pick up the Switch 2 console. Most of y'all probably have a $500 limit. Like, Nintendo, you can't do it past 500. And I don't think Nintendo's going to go past 500. But for the average mom saying her kid just got straight A's on the report card, you know what? I'm going to reward little Jimmy. He's been asking about that Switch 2. I'm going to buy him a Switch 2. She walks in that store and they say it's $500. She's going to walk out and say, you know what? I'm just going to give little Jimmy some Fortnite V-Bucks instead. He'll be just as happy. You heard my son when I said Fortnite V-Bucks? Bro, if I told my son.
What?
If I told my son, Samuel, would you take a Switch 2 console? Hold on, come here. Listen. Would you take, he got on his football jersey. Would you take a Switch 2 console or $400 in V-Bucks?
$400 in V-Bucks?
Worth of V-Bucks. Which
yeah,
one would you take?
$400 in V-Bucks.
Okay, yeah, see. Kids these days, bro, they don't understand the value of gaming. They would take V-Bucks, Robux, other kind of bucks. Like, gaming today is so live service gaming has just changed.
Minecraft books.
I don't care about
this one plays Minecraft.
I don't care about the Minecraft.
Yeah.
Hey, Minecraft books.
Yeah.
Don't you use with V-Bucks?
It's Samuel, not Caleb.
Yeah, that's Samuel. Yes, yeah. Caleb. Yeah, some of y'all remember Caleb. Caleb is grown now, bro.
Caleb is
19. All right. Yeah, Switch 2 may cost. Yeah, I think.
This is a washi.
Now here's what I'm saying. If in fact the Switch 2s are made in China, like the Switch, made in China. This is made in China. And there's a 20% tariff. That is going to drastically affect the price of the Switch 2. We're talking about an $80 minimum increase in price, which is a lot for a console. And unfortunately, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but that is a deciding factor for a lot of people, bro. Inflation is high. People are like, I need to pay rent. I need to pay my mortgage. I need to do all this.
Yeah.
And then to tack on, whoo. So, the Switch 2 could be $80 more. Shout out to ASAP for the $5 super chat. Day one, regardless the price, I'm good. anyways because I'm winning the giveaway. ASAP say, I'm good.
I'm good.
Okay, all right, watch it, bro. He said, I'm good. I don't got to worry about it. He said, Obi-Wan, you paying that extra $80. Khalib, you paying that extra $80. Oh, man. ASAP said he winning. I need somebody to type ASAP in the chat. Murr, what's up, bro? Somebody type ASAP. First two that aren't being set for distribution in the U.S. will be made in China. Okay, that aren't being set for distribution. Hey, Murr, I hope after Nintendo's been watching what's going on with the tariffs, and they're like, what some of y'all are saying, nah, we're going to make Switch 2s in Vietnam now so that we don't get this 20% tariff. Bro, fingers crossed. I think 400 is still the sweet spot with the price of the Switch 2. So time is going to tell. Time will tell to see what's going to happen. But these tariffs, bro, it's about to get real in these fields. Yeah, the Switch 2 is still a day one comp for me. Even if it's 800, I'll buy it. But we're looking at an $80 increase if it is going to be a 20% tariff. So tough stuff, bro. I'm just hoping something works out. All right, now let's go back to some more good news. We have another one, and this ties into some of what I talked about yesterday, but I found this article title to be so interesting, bro. Who typed ASAP in the chat? Let me show everybody who typed ASAP some love. The Molly type ASAP. Awesome Noob type ASAP. Greninja type ASAP. Dion ASAP. Martin ASAP. Anthony type ASAP. Show my guy some love for the $5 super chat. All right. Nintendo Switch 2 could be the largest console launch in history, according to tipranks.com. Crazy, bro. All right. Switch 2 might see the biggest video game console launch in history when it's released this year. And I'm telling y'all this. The dude that that's everybody is sourcing for this, the 6 million during the first 3 years, he got some inside source. He knows something we don't know. This was a financial, like somebody high up in Tokyo, Japan, who told us expect 6 million units. For him to be that bullish, because he's with a major company. They don't want to just say these things and they only sell 2 million and then this company's reputation is tarnished. People like this just don't come out and just randomly say these numbers. The fact that this person came out and said, I said his name yesterday, said 6 million units, he knows what games Nintendo plans on having the first year. He's heard about the software lineup. Because these analysts, they understand one thing more than anything else. They know, especially if you're in Tokyo, if there are certain games Nintendo's going to have at launch during the launch year, they're not going to be able to keep the system on the shelves. Mario Kart, Big 3D Mario, Pokemon, Metroid, just those 4 in 1 year. If Nintendo announces a Zelda remake, Nintendo's going to have all 5 of their, those are the 5 S tier. Animal Crossing is S tier 2. I'm talking about just game sales. Animal Crossing is going to be tier 2. But if those 5 are in the first year, it's going to be crazy. Mario Kart, that's the one that's confirmed. That's the only one that's confirmed. Everything else, rumors and speculation. No, Mario Kart's been confirmed. Metroid has been confirmed. And Pokemon. Oh my goodness. Nintendo's going to have a crazy year. Even though Metroid and Pokemon are going to be cross-gen, and particularly Pokemon Legends ZA, that's running on the Switch 1 engine, on the Switch 1 architecture, you better believe it's still going to push Switch 2 sales. You better believe Nintendo's going to have a Pokemon Switch 2 bundle. You better believe there will be a Mario Kart bundle, a Mario 3D Mario, whatever they call it, bundle, and probably even a Metroid bundle. Bro. 5 S-tier IPs in 1 year? That's gonna be better. The Switch, I never thought Nintendo would have a better launch year than the Switch. When the Switch launched, Breath of the Wild, Zelda, Mario Odyssey, Splatoon, those 3 right there is crazy. Then they had ARMS, and they had another first party IP, I think, the first year. But that alone was crazy. But the Switch 2 is going to have, oh yeah, they had Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. The Switch 2 is going to have an all-new Mario Kart. That alone, if they just do Mario Kart alone, crazy, gonna sell. Xenoblade 2, oh my goodness. They even gave, and you know that's JRPG, huge in Japan. So, I'm going to say this lineup launch year for the Switch 2 one more time. What could very likely happen, because these games are already confirmed. 3 are confirmed, and those 3 are already going to carry the system. Mario Kart 9, Metroid Prime 4, Pokemon ZA, the first year of the system. A big 3D Mario game. And the most far-fetched that we don't know is a Zelda remake. We don't know. That was just leaked rumors and speculation, the Zelda remake. So let's just even throw out the Zelda remake. Those 4 certain games, because there's going to be a 3D Mario game. Even if there's not a 3D Mario game. But there's going to be a 3D. That is going to be crazy. And so now this makes sense. When they are saying Nintendo could be poised to have the largest video game console launch in history with the release of the Switch 2. Toyo Securities analyst Hideki Yasuda believes the Switch 2 could sell up to 6 million units during the company's fiscal quarter 2. This is based on a potential July release for the upcoming handheld console hybrid. Now, I'm hoping it's not July though, bro. July is late. USADA based his 6 million estimate on comments from Nintendo president Shintaro Furukawa, who confirmed the Switch 2 entered mass production in November 2024, with a possible July 2025 release. This would give the company 8 months worth of units to sell to customers. For comparison, Sony PlayStation 5 was in mass production for 5 months before it was released. We just got some more tidbits. Let me read this back. Shintaro Furukawa, who confirmed the Switch 2 entered mass production in November 2024. We just tie that to the article we just talked about. Nintendo has been mass producing these consoles since November, December, January. February. Bro, we're already in March. They've had 4 months of mass producing these consoles. I think they're just, if not, I think the packaging is probably already finalized if they haven't done that already. PlayStation 5 was in mass production for 5 months before it was released and launched, with 4.5 million units ready. Remember that rumor that was saying that Nintendo was planning 7 million units? at launch? What's even more interesting is USADA argues Nintendo might not have enough Switch 2 consoles ready at launch to meet demands. He's saying even with the 6 million, they might not meet demands. Oh, he knows that there's a Zelda game coming too then. He knows something we don't know, bro. That tracks with expectations for the Switch 2 to outsell its predecessor during the first year on the market, which is going to be. I never thought Nintendo could do that, but this dude is saying it's going to happen. It also wouldn't be surprising considering the original Switch is the second best selling home console in history behind the PlayStation 2. It's the third best if accounting for a handheld console with the... Oh yeah, DS is still outside. It's going to pass the DS though. I forgot the DS is at 154. It's going to pass the DS. It should pass the Switch, the PlayStation 2. But bro, it's on pace. They're predicting it to outpace the original Switch. I didn't think that was possible. I didn't think that would ever be done this soon. All right. And so this is a financial website. It's actually, what does it mean for Nintendo stock? Nintendo has undergone a strong rally in 2025 as investors wait for the Switch 2 launch. I'm not going to go into the financial details, but Nintendo stock is up right now at the time of this article is written. But man, console, this year is going to be crazy for Nintendo, bro. All right. The next news item, I thought this was interesting. What we expect from the Switch 2 Direct. This is coming from NintendoLife.com. In exactly 4 weeks, we're all going to know more about Switch 2. Hopefully a lot more. Wednesday, April 2nd is the day of the Switch 2 Direct when Nintendo lifts the lid on its upcoming console and gives us a much better idea of what to expect. Will we get a release date? Are there hardware secrets that haven't leaked yet? Yeah. We don't know what that mysterious C button is. I think we're definitely going to get a release date. I don't think Nintendo's going to have this presentation not give us price or release date information. They have to. All right. All right, so here's some predictions. Banger after banger after banger is the first prediction. I'm hoping now that Nintendo has ditched the onstage events entirely for clean, focused, direct presentation. He's saying now that they've done that, it can avoid the pacing issues that plagued the Switch Showcase back in 2017. The Switch Showcase, yeah, they still had people come on stage and talk. It was streamed like from Japan or something. I do vaguely remember that. Granted, but we need to rewatch that Switch 1 Showcase one day. All right. With the new mouse functionality, additional USB-C slot, and mysterious new C button, there's still going to be some technical explanations to sit through, but I suspect it will be delivered in a much more entertaining, brisk manner. Yeah, Nintendo has to keep our attention and just keep the pace going. With the first party games, I'm utterly convinced that our next 3D Mario will feature a long-awaited proper team-up with Donkey Kong. We don't know about that. And I know we're going to get a Mario, but he's saying team-up with Donkey Kong. We'll get our first glimpse of it, yeah. Splatoon 4 will be announced. When did Splatoon 3 launch? Splatoon 3 release date. 22. September 22. 2022. 3 years. I think that's enough time for a new Splatoon game, but it gotta be like, we gotta see a graphical difference, bro. We gotta see like something different with Splatoon 4 than Splatoon 3, because Splatoon 1, 2, and 3 all feel similar. And I don't mean feel, but look similar. Feel is different. I want it to feel the same because the gameplay, they knock out the gameplay. Don't do too much to change the gameplay. Just up the graphics and the presentation. Which Splatoon looks good, but they gotta do more power. All right. And I think what they can do, have more teams. It could probably be 3v3 instead of 2v2. When I say not 3 teams on a map at one time or something like that with more round.
Tricolor battle.
Yeah. Oh, they've done that already with Tricolor Battle.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. So now they gotta up the game. They gotta do something.
What about 4 teams?
4 teams with larger maps, much larger
Yeah,
maps.
because in Mario Kart, like they
Yeah.
just doubled the amount of races.
They're saying Splatoon 4 will be announced and will feature the series' first big leap in graphical quality and presentation. They took the words right out of my mouth. That's what Splatoon needs, bro. That's what Splatoon needs more than anything else. Shout out to everybody coming into the stream. We are at 45 likes. I need 15 people. Give the stream a thumbs up. Let's crush 60 likes. A proper deep dive into Mario Kart 9 is a given, but I sincerely hope Nintendo has more up its sleeve. If there's one showcase that's begging for that, one lasting moment, it's this one. What is going to be the one last thing? What do y'all think is going to be the last thing? Will it be Mario Odyssey? Like what they did with, was it Mario Odyssey, the last one? They might save the big 3D Mario for the last thing. Third-party publishers should also get their moment in the spotlight with a mix of ports and brand new titles. I expect there will be something Monster World. Yeah, Monster World and Nintendo go hand in hand. So not Monster World, Monster Hunter and Nintendo go hand in hand. All right. Games like Tekken 8 they mentioned. I'm hyped for. We need Tekken 8. Microsoft and Halo Master Chief Collection. I'm hoping we get that too. All right. So this article just talks about what they expect. We're gonna do it. We got to do like a dedicated stream, just dedicated to the direct, and we will. We have plenty of time. We got 27 more days. Oh, this is gonna be hype. All right, y'all. Those are all the news items. All the news items for this stream. Also, I need to let y'all know because this is big. The Mario Day sale is now in effect. These games are now $39.99. Mario RPG games highlighting Mario are on sale now for only $39.
The best Mario game ever.
All right. My son loves Mario Maker too. All right, y'all. Those are news items for this stream. What do you guys think about everything we talked about? Hold on. Sound off in the comment section below. I want to know. But before you go, bro, click that subscribe button.
Stay up to date. All things Nintendo. Yeah.
Reggie Fils-Aimé!
Obi-Wan plays.
Yes, right. What's up? All right.
Obi-Wan plays.